How did the whole relationship with Rob Zombie start? How did that all come to be?
Oh, through the great guy, I mean Kevin Burns. I got to give him credit. My buddy who uh, ran Prometheus Entertainment, and if any of your listeners watch Mystery of Oak Island or Ancient Aliens or any of those shows, Kevin was the creator of those. He is unfortunately passed on a few years back. We lost him right when we were shooting Lucky Louie, as a matter of fact. And um, Kevin and I are toy collectors. You know, he was a captain of industry, but he also collected toys of monsters and specifically the Munsters. And we went to a screening one night for an Elvira movie, and it was there that I first met Cassandra and Rob Zombie and Sherry. Met them like legitimately. I bumped into Rob Zombie once. We were at a there used to be a place called Kitcraft in the valley where they
Yes.
sold garage kits. Remember that?
Oh,
And
totally.
Totally.
yeah, a buddy of mine goes, oh, you know, Mr. Zombie, like this homeless guy came in. I thought, but it was, I said, what did you call him? He goes, this is Rob Zombie. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's where I first met Rob. But then I met him again. And that was right before he was doing, it was right before he was doing Devil's Rejects. And, you know, we hit it off and he asked me to be in the movie soon after that.
Devil's Rejects shot out at Sable Ranch, right?
Yeah.
Because we've all shot a million movies at Sable Ranch. I mean, I shot Motocross Kids there. I shot the Bike Squad there.
Am I not in Motocross Kids too, as well?
You might was with Lorenzo Lamas and the late great Dan Haggerty, Rick Overton. Were you in Motocross Kids?
Yeah, Rick Overton. Rick Overton has the scar.
Yeah, he was Scar. Yeah, and
I
we
thought I was
discovered
thinking
Josh
that.
Hutcherson, who became this huge star, was
Oh yeah.
discovered
Josh
on Motocross
Hutcherson. Yeah,
Kids,
yeah.
right? Because we did that for
That's
Fox,
right.
and next thing I know, Josh Hutcherson is, you know,
Huge.
huge, and he, you
Yeah,
know,
huge and a nice boy.
a nice kid. And when you meet people and they have it, you kind of know, right? Like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
walked
he was
into the
one of them.
room and he was one of them. He was one of them. So yeah, Sable Ranch has been very good to both of us. Now, so after Devil's Rejects, you know, you got a couple, and then you got to you get to the big one, right? And
Yeah. Oh, for Rob. Yeah. So we were shooting. We were shooting 31, and they had put me in makeup for hours because I was beaten to a pulp, and then they brought me to the set, and I'm covered with all the fake blood, and then they tie me to a chair, and I mean they tie me to a chair, and they're going to do this scene where this clown's going to hatchet me in the stomach after the great Richard Brake does a very long, terrific monologue. Don't call me a clown, etc.
of course,
They tie me to the chair, and they're going to kill me in the first 4 minutes of the movie. And Rob's like, all right, turn on the water. And I go, wait, what? What water? He goes, we're dripping water on you. So now then they turn on the water, and the fake blood is now in my eyes. It's stinging. It's in my mouth. And, you know, I'm getting more uncomfortable. I start thinking, you know, nobody showed me that axe was made of rubber, you know, like they do with the firearm. I
Yeah.
don't know. That guy's holding that axe, and it looks like a real heavy axe, the way he's holding. And then finally, like, okay, ready to go. Anybody have anything else? Then I said, can I say one thing? He goes, what? I said, you know, other people, I actually star in their movies. You're the only guy who kills me in the first 4 minutes. All right, let's shoot it. And so when he gave me Grandpa Munster, he said I wasn't allowed to complain ever again about the little parts, which I never did complain. Look, and you know it too, Richard. I've always, just as you do, and maybe Robert, I'm a guy. This is my job. I get up, I go to work. If I work for 2 days or 2 hours, or like 2 hours, that would be a Eric Roberts movie. I'm exhausted. I've been on this movie an hour and 20 minutes. I need a break. But I just go and I do it. And I know my lines and I know the character and I deliver. And then, you know, if I hadn't delivered to you on the Black Beauty movie, you would never have called me again to be in another movie, nor would we probably be friends because you would think, this guy's what kind of human is he if he doesn't even come to work prepared, you know?